Hello everyone. Good morning. Good morning, guys.
Good
Hi,
morning.
sir. Good morning.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning. Good morning, all. Okay. Shall we start our class?
Sure.
Yes, sure.
Guys, I'm going to keep everyone in mute to avoid background noises. Okay. Yeah. Just 1 minute. Okay. Welcome to DevOps course. DevOps demo. Myself, Sai. I'll be your DevOps faculty. Okay. You can call me Sai. Okay. Before we start our class, let me introduce myself. That is why you should learn DevOps from me. This is a quick introduction about myself. I'm a senior DevOps engineer, senior AWS Cloud Architect, as well as senior Python developer, having good IT experience. Here at Academy, I teach all three technologies: AWS, DevOps, and Python. You know, right? These three are three different technologies. Here I teach all three. I'm a certified trainer. I'm having all certifications in AWS. In DevOps, we don't have any certifications. That anyways, I'm going to explain clearly. Okay. I'm a corporate trainer too. I provide training to employees in companies. Okay. So that is what corporate training, providing training to employees also in companies. I'm a recruiter of my company. I'm an official recruiter of my company. I take interviews for all four technologies: DevOps, AWS, Python, and Linux also. Earlier, I used to teach Linux earlier, but nowadays I'm not teaching Linux. I'm teaching only DevOps, AWS, Python. But I take interviews for Linux also. Okay. So whenever any recruitment we conduct in our company or my known companies, generally I refer my students only. My student means you guys. So job support will be there. Job assistance will be there. Okay. Linux I am teaching as a part of DevOps because to learn DevOps, first we need to discuss Linux. That as a part of DevOps, I'm going to explain Linux. I have good teaching experience. Okay. And these are the projects in which I have worked on, like Amazon, IBM, Barclays, Clarabridge, AT&T, British Telecom, Wells Fargo, HSBC, and InfoStretch. These are the projects in which I have worked on. Okay. This is my introduction, quick introduction. I hope you understood my background, right? Yeah. Let me explain some important points before we actually jump into our class. Yeah, before that, few important points. See, generally our class timings are from 9 to 10 a.m. 9 to 10 a.m. Every day timings will be 9 to 10 a.m. But since today is demo, that's why I'm going to take till 10:30 only for today. Because in demo, I need to explain many things. Okay. So only for today, I'm going to take till 10:30 a.m. That is 1.5 hours. But tomorrow onwards, I mean Monday, our regular class starts from tomorrow, Monday onwards. Tomorrow onwards, we'll stick to the timing 9 to 10 a.m. Okay, just bear with me for half an hour more today. Okay. And one more thing, hopefully by the end of this demo, all your doubts would be clarified automatically. Because whatever doubts which are running in your mind right now, there is a solution in my demo itself. Still, if you get any doubt in between or any time, my request is just make a note of that doubt so that at the end of my demo, I'll give time to everyone so that you can ask your doubts. Okay. One request is don't ask anything in between when class is going on, and don't type anything in this chart board. Okay. Because you might miss some important points, whatever I'm explaining here, if you focus on those asking doubts and typing in chart board. Okay. Others also will get disturbed if you type anything in this chart board. So please ask questions at the end of my demo. Without clarifying your doubts, I will not close my section. That is my promise. Okay, fine. Yeah. So important points. No DevOps, you can't survive in IT industry. If you don't learn DevOps, survival would be very, very difficult. Okay, because future is all about DevOps. Okay, if you don't learn DevOps now, in future you can't survive in IT industry. Okay, so why it is so that you will understand by the end of my demo. Automatically you will understand. It is must and should for freshers especially. Why? Because it is a kind of new technology. DevOps is a kind of emerging technology. Since it is new for everyone. That's why we have openings for freshers also. Okay, we have openings for freshers also. So many campus recruitments are going on, and yeah, companies are going for campus recruitments. Okay, in fact, many colleges and many in many states already they have included this DevOps course as as their academic curriculum. Okay, that kind of importance it is having. And anyways, experienced candidates, anyways, it is very, very important. No need to have prior IT experience to learn DevOps because it's kind of emerging technology. That's why no one is expecting you to have any prior IT experience. No need to learn Linux or any other tool. Why? Because see, in this DevOps, first I'm going to cover AWS, then Linux, then DevOps. Okay, in this course, I'm going to cover in this manner. Why? Because see, DevOps means group of tools. Okay, in DevOps, we are going to learn group of tools. Each and every tool we are going to install on top of Linux. We need to install those tools in Linux server. So for that, you must know Linux first before you touch DevOps, right? That's why before we learn DevOps, we are going to learn Linux. To learn Linux, we need Linux server, that in fact many servers. So all those servers we are going to take from AWS cloud. Got it? So from AWS cloud, we are going to launch Linux servers. Okay, Linux servers. In those servers, we are going to install DevOps tools. So first we are going to learn AWS, then Linux, then DevOps. Got it? That is so in interview also they ask questions in the same manner, and in real time also we are going to use the same manner, same thing. Okay. So here what I'm trying to say is before you come to my class, you need not have any Linux knowledge because Linux and AWS will be covered here itself as a part of this course. As a part of this course. Got it? Yeah. And no need to have any programming language. Yeah, this is very, very important point. Most of the students they ask this question. Hey Sai, I don't have any programming skills. Can I learn DevOps or not? Yes, happily you can learn. To learn DevOps, you need not have any programming language background. No need at all. Trust me. Okay. That means big headache is over, right? That means anyone can learn DevOps. Anyone. It's very, very easy and it is the most demanding technology. Okay. So anyone can learn DevOps. Now, yeah, we have more job openings for both freshers and experienced. Why? Because this technology, being used by every company, including startups, and in fact, MNCs also. Every company is using DevOps. So all those companies need you guys. That's why we have more job openings, and this technology is being used by every company across the globe. Okay, so that's why we have more abroad opportunities. Okay, you can search in Google. The DevOps will fall at the first one in top 5. That kind of demand is there for this technology. Okay. As I said, I'm a certified trainer. These are my certifications in AWS. In DevOps, we don't have any certification. That I'll be talking about this one later on. Okay. Now we'll talk about salaries a little bit. What kind of salaries that you can expect being a DevOps engineer. See, in other technologies compared to DevOps, there you can find a lot of difference in terms of salaries. Okay, here for freshers, if you are fresher till 2 years, in other technologies you'll get only 3.2 lakhs, correct? But here the minimum starting salary is 6 lakhs, starting package. Okay, 2 to 3 years, 8 to 12 lakhs, 3 to 4, 12 to 16, 4 to 5, 20, 5 to 6, 20 to 24, 6 to 7, 22, 4 to 28, and more than 832 and above. Okay. That too, the numbers I have taken, this is minimum. Minimum you are eligible to get this much of salary. That means this I'm talking about freshers, IT and non-IT. Non-IT guys, what you have to do? Whatever gap you have, right? After graduation, you might be working in other fields. Non-IT, you need to fill that gap with experience letters and all. Okay. So for you also, gap means you are having 3 years gap means you come under this category. For you also same thing. Okay. That means you can expect experience into number of years into 4 lakhs. 4 lakhs. That means you have 2 years. 2 into 4, 8 lakhs. 3 years, 3 into 4, 12 lakhs. Number of years into 4 lakhs. That kind of huge salaries you can get, that to minimum. Minimum you are eligible to get this much of salary. You might be thinking, Sai, in other technologies, we are not getting this much of salaries. Yes, because the demand, that depends upon the demand, course demand. It is in demand, that's why you can expect more salaries. Got it? And non-IT guys, you don't worry at all. You might be thinking, Sai, we have gap. How can we cover that gap? From where we get these salary certificates, offer letters. Okay, how can we fill that gap? How can we showcase our gap as experience? Don't worry, guys, about that. After this course, do contact me. There is a solution for every problem. Non-IT guys, don't worry about those things. Everything will be managed. I'll explain how to do that. Just do contact me after this course. Okay. Yeah. Now, let's start. What is this DevOps? Why we should learn? Why it is so important? And what we are going to learn? All these things we will start. We'll discuss. So, organization needs. Organization needs means, suppose you want to establish one IT company, or not only IT company, any business, any hotel, any shop, any business you want to establish. Your aim would be to bring that one to number one position, correct or not? Everyone think in the same manner, everyone work for that, correct? If I want to establish something, my aim would be to bring that one to number one position. Everyone think in the same manner, everyone work for that. But if you want, okay, here in this example, let's take an IT company. I want to establish one IT company. I want to bring this one to number one position. So to bring any organization, any business, to bring to number one position, there are so many guidelines that you need to follow. So many guidelines. So let's see all those guidelines one by one. The first one is faster delivery. That means whoever delivers their product into market first, they will grab the whole market. Okay, so let's take example of Paytm. Paytm. Why Paytm became so popular, guys? Nowadays we are getting Phone Pay, Google Pay, all those things, but earlier only Paytm was there. Paytm became so popular, right? Earlier also with Paytm, we had so many other applications. But that time also, why Paytm only became popular? Because they introduced this concept. They launched this product first. Whoever delivers their product into market first, they will grab the whole market. Why OYO rooms became so popular? Because that's a new concept he introduced. Okay, so that's why it became rich, that became successful company. So faster delivery is very, very important. Okay, faster delivery. So whatever the idea you get, you need to launch, implement that one first before someone launches. Got it? That is important. Is that only enough? Only faster delivery? No, quality also plays a crucial role. In fact, quality comes first, then only faster delivery. Okay, let's take example of Orkut. Orkut. Okay, some of you might have heard this word, right? Okay, guys, I kept everyone in mute. But when I ask any question, that time I'll unmute you. That time you can speak to me when I ask any question. Okay, so my question is, have you heard this Orkut, anyone? Please respond. Orkut.
Yes.
What is this Orkut all about? What we do?
Same as
Orkut.
Facebook.
Yes,
Kind of Facebook, right?
it is in the.
It is.
It's like a Facebook.
It's like Facebook.
Yeah.
Nowadays, are we using Orkut?
No.
No.
We are using Facebook, right? Okay. See, okay, let me explain to those who don't know about Orkut. See, guys, earlier Orkut was there, just like Facebook. Earlier, we used to use Orkut long back, but now people started using Facebook. Okay, now Orkut is not even there. They shut down their company itself. See, faster delivery goes to Orkut. Correct? They launched it first. But why people switch it to Facebook? Because Orkut, they did not maintain the quality. But Facebook, they maintained quality. They added more user-friendly options. They made more user-friendly. They made it perfect in terms of quality, Facebook. That's why people switch it to Facebook. That means quality comes first, then only faster delivery. If you don't find quality, then you won't buy that one. Correct or not? You won't use it. Right? Quality is very, very important. Lesser spending. Lesser spending. See, suppose, okay, let's take one product. So this is one product. The cost of this product is, assume that 100 rupees. Sorry. This, okay, let's take example. This cost of this product is 100 rupees. Okay, 100. But to buy this one, I am spending 1 lakh. To buy this one, I am spending 1 lakh. That means unless I am wasting a lot of money, correct or not? I can get this one by spending 100 rupees, but I am spending 1 lakh here. So unless I am wasting a lot of money. So here, what I'm trying to say is, try to reduce your expenditure as low as possible. Don't waste your money. Okay. If you waste your money, how can you generate profits? Correct or not? But make sure that there should not be any compromise on these two. No compromise on these two. While maintaining these two, try to reduce your expenditure as low as possible. That is what lesser spend. And the fourth one is always available. Always available means, suppose you establish one hotel, make sure that that should be open always. Customers should not go with empty hands. There should not be any customer dissatisfaction. You are running on website. Make sure that that is always up and running. Customers should be able to access that website always, just like Google, Facebook. Okay, that's always available. Now, these are some important points. If you follow these guidelines, definitely you can bring your organization to number one position. It might take some time, but that's fine. But definitely you can bring that one to number one position. You might be thinking, Sai, how these are related to our DevOps and why are we discussing all these things? These are related to our DevOps, guys. I'll explain now. Hope you can see my whiteboard, right? Okay. Let's take a known example, simple example. IRCTC. IRCTC. So tell me, guys, what is this IRCTC? Anyone? What is this?
Book railway tickets.
We book train tickets. Correct. Absolutely right. So we book train tickets through online, right? So earlier, this application was not there, right? Earlier, we used to go to reservation counters. We used to stand in queues. We used to face so many problems, right? But that is not the case nowadays because this application is there. Through online, I can book tickets by sitting here itself. By sitting here itself, I can pay money. By sitting here itself, I can take message, I can get or print out. Okay. This made our lives easy, correct? Fine. Just assume that this application is not there as of now. This is not there. Assume. Suddenly, one railway minister, he got an idea. He got one idea. Hey, why can't we create this kind of application so that my citizens of India should be able to book tickets through online. They should not visit reservation counters. He got an idea suddenly. He got an idea, that is fine, but can he create that application? No, he can't do that. Why? Because he is good at politics, but he is not good at technology. He doesn't know anything about technology. So that's why he is going to contact IT company. Could be IT manager. He's IT manager. So this IT manager is having his technical staff who are good at all technologies, who are capable enough to create that application. Correct. So this railway minister will inform to IT manager, hey IT manager, I want this IRCTC application. You create that application and give it to me. I'll give money to you. That's a simple business deal. You create that application and give it to me. I'll give money to you. Right? That is a simple business deal. Okay. So IT manager said, okay, hey railway minister, you come after 1 year. Because to create this application, it takes time. You come after 1 year. That's what he said. Now, in this example, this railway ministry is giving one task to IT manager. What is the task? IRCTC. So that task here we call as project. We call as project. That means this IT company got one project called IRCTC. Now, who is giving that project? Railway Minister. Whoever gives that project, we call that person as client. We call that person as client. So in our case, Railway Ministry is our client. Wherever client sits, wherever he sits, that location we call on-site. Okay, on-site. If he's sitting in Delhi, Delhi would be my on-site. If he's sitting in USA, USA would be my on-site. Wherever we are working, that location we call either off-site or offshore. Okay, fine. Once this project is over, this Railway Ministry will give money to IT manager. That money will be distributed to us in the form of packages, salaries. That means who is paying our salaries? Company or client? Client, guys. Client is paying our salaries through company. That's why if you are not in any project, company is going to fire you. Because why should company pay? Correct? You are working for the client, client is paying money to you. Right? Simple. Okay, you know all these things. Okay, assume that, okay, Railway Minister said that, hey, IT manager, I'll come after 1 year. Now, we are all working in this IRCTC project, me and you guys. Now, we need to start our groundwork. We need to start developing that application, right? Now, first comes developers. See it, first comes developers. Developers, they start writing the code to create this application. So hundreds and thousands of pages of code they write. Okay, lakhs of lines of code they write in their own language like Java, PHP, Python. That is up to them. So if you type here IRCTC, you can see it's a website, or you can call here IRCTC application, you can call here. Okay, so when you click any page, any option, it is redirecting to some other page, correct? You can see. So for every page, they have to write code. Okay, lakhs of lines of code they have to write. Okay, they have written the code. After writing code, next comes build. Build means converting the source code into any executable form. Converting source code into .exe file, executable file that we should be able to install. You know, right? Suppose you want to download Google Chrome. When you download Google Chrome, you will get .exe file. When you double click on that, that will be installed, correct? If you want to download Google Chrome, are you getting that source code written by Google developers? No, you will get .exe file. So that exe file is a built form of source code. That means that entire source code we need to convert into any installable application. That could be exe, var, jar, could be that we should be able to install. Okay, that we call executable application, or we can call deliverable. Okay, that is what build. Okay, we built that code. Now we can able to install. That's it. Build is over. Then after that we need to test. We need to test whether this application is working fine or not. Application is ready, but we need to test, right? Whether it is working fine or not. If any errors are there, right? We need to test, like login and logout page. Login. I'm giving proper credentials, but it is not unable to log in. It is throwing error. That is an error. So we need to test whether that application is working fine or not. Once that is over, then we have one more stage, that is QA. QA means quality assurance. Quality assurance. This is also very, very important stage, guys. This quality was missing in Orkut. That's why Facebook came into the effect, right? So quality means here mainly we look for three things. Whether this website, that application is easy to use or not, easy to operate. Whether user-friendly options are there or not. Whether customers are understanding these options, whatever you can see here. Okay. Whether it is attractive or not. Okay, that we verify. Second thing, whether it is safe from hacker attacks, virus attacks or not. Security wise it is good or not. And third one, while developers, while writing code, whether they followed best practices or not, standard procedure, good practices or not. Okay, so all these things we verify at this stage, quality assurance. Okay, fine. Once it is over, what we can say? Can we say my project is over? No, only that application is ready. IRCTC application is ready. That product is ready. Either you can call application or you can call product. So application is ready, product is ready. Okay. Now here comes our deployment team. Deployment team. So deployment team means also we can call install. Deployment means what? In a simple terms, we call install, installing any software in our laptops. That is what deploy. So this deployment team is network admin, system admin, database admins. This deployment team, they take this product, they go to on-site. They go to on-site. Because see, client is having his own employees. They are having their own servers. That means client is having his own servers. Now what we need to do, this deployment team, they take this product, they go to on-site, they try to install that product in those client servers. They try to deploy. Both are same, deploy and install, both words are same. They try to install. That's it. That is it. So they install and they come back. No. Again, here, maintenance, monitoring, all these things come into picture. Maintenance, monitor. Because see, we created this application. Client guys, on-site guys, railway employees, they don't know how to use that application. They don't know how to book a ticket. They don't know how to take printout. They don't know how to cancel the ticket. They don't know how to reschedule the journey. They don't know anything because we created that application. So what we need to do, we need to provide training to them. We need to conduct training sessions. We need to provide user manuals. We need to explain do's and don'ts, maintenance activities. I know due to sometimes there could be heavy load due to which I may lose my servers. That time we should explain how to maintain, how to take care of those servers, whether CPU percentage is under control or not, disk space is there or not, RAM is under control or not. We need to maintain, we need to monitor at least next for a couple of months. Okay, that's it. We maintain, monitor, everything is working fine. Now railway employees, they are familiar with the usage of that application. Now everything is running smoothly. Now customers, citizens of India, they are booking tickets through online itself. Everything is running smoothly without any complaints. Now here I can say my project is over. Here I can say my project is over. Now what actually happens? Client will give party if everything goes fine. Then you will be placed in one more project. In that project also, same thing. Development, build, test, QA, deploy, maintenance, monitor. Correct? You take any project in that if you want to develop anything, these stages are common. These stages are common. Okay. See, just like human life cycle. Just like human life cycle in software term, in software industry, we have one word called SDLC. We have one word called SDLC. So tell me guys, what is SDLC? Anyone? What is SDLC?
Software development life cycle.
Software development
Life cycle.
Right.
Software development life cycle.
Correct. Absolutely. Software development life cycle. Okay. So it's kind of human life cycle. You know that human life cycle? What is human life cycle? Background noise. Why I'm getting background noise? Yeah. So you know that human life cycle? What are the stages in human life cycle? Childhood stage, adult stage, old stage. These stages are common in the life of every human being. He could be any person. He could be richest, poorest, any is taller, shorter, creed, irrespective of creed, caste, religion. These stages are common in every human being life cycle, right? Childhood stage, adult stage, old stage. right? Here also you take any software in this world, any project, these stages are common. Okay, that's why we call software development life cycle. So these are the stages in this life cycle while developing any software. So software development life cycle. Let's take Facebook application. Development, build, test, QA, deploy, maintenance, monitor. Facebook, WhatsApp, development, build, test, QA. These are common. Now here, observe carefully, guys. What is this stream here? What is this stream? This stream we call as development team. Why are we calling this one as development team? Because they are involved in developing one product. Correct or not? They developed one product. That's why we call this one as development team. Now, what is this team? Is this a development team? No. It is what we call operations team. See, they are not involved in developing any product. They are involved in operations. That's what deployment, maintenance, monitoring. These we call operations, or we can call administration. They are involved in operations. Now, these two team members, these development and operations team, these team members, they are working in one project called IRCTC, correct? So while creating that product, they are following one standard practice. I'm repeating it, very, very important. Listen carefully. These team members, they are following one practice, one standard procedure, or you can call one methodology to finish this project. Okay, they're following one methodology to finish this project. So that methodology we call waterfall. It's kind of old methodology. Later on, I will explain new methodology. So this is the methodology that they are following, waterfall methodology. Okay, waterfall. So these are technical words that we use, but in a simple terms, we call this methodology as step-by-step methodology. So what is this methodology all about? So in this methodology, these team members, they are facing so many problems. So that problems we are going to address from where DevOps got emerged. So first we'll talk about the problems that they are facing in this methodology, while working in this project, in this project. So let's see all those problems one by one. The first problem that they are facing, that is Dev versus Ops. Dev versus Ops. So let me give one simple example. Suppose you are in abroad. Okay, I'm going to ask one question. I want you to respond, everyone. Suppose you are in abroad, you are in some foreign country. You met with two people. One is from your own country, one is from some other country. Okay, with whom would you like to do friendship, guys? Anyone? With whom? At least initial stages. Respond, guys.
Abroad person.
Not with your own country.
Abroad person.
See, you understood my question, everyone? You are in abroad.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you are in. Okay, I'll tell you. Let me explain. So you are in abroad. You met with two people. One is from your own country. One is from some other country. Most of the people, okay, some people, okay, they try to do friendship with the other person. Most of the people, they try to do friendship with the person who is from our own country. Initially, due to cultural issues, same culture, same language, communication would be easy. Initial stage soon. So initially, you'll be willing to do friendship with the person who is from your own country. Most of the cases. You won't be willing to do friendship with the person who is from other country. Okay. That means you can't expect much friendship between you and the person who is from other country. Okay. So here also the same problem. This development team, operations team, these are two different teams. These are two different teams. So since these are two different teams, you can't expect much friendship between these two teams. They are not in friendship. It doesn't mean that they fight with each other. No. I'll tell you what is the problem that they are facing. See, development team, they created this application, right? They will hand over this one to deployment team, operations team. For what? For deployment. While deploying, if they face any issues, Straight away they'll blame development team. Hey, development team, what kind of product that you have created that is not at all working fine in my machines? Please review your product. But what these development team they say that, hey, no, problem could be in your machines. My product is fine. Please review your machines. See, that issue could be a small thing. Instead of resolving that issue, they are blaming each other. They are blaming each other. Okay. So to address that small issue, they are taking a lot of time, and it is adversely affecting my faster delivery. Correct or not? Okay. If they sit together, if they talk together, if these two teams, if they resolve that issue together, we don't have any problem. But that is not happening over there due to lack of communication, lack of friendship. Got it? That is a problem. That's the first problem that we are facing. Okay. The second problem is, see, these problems we are facing in waterfall methodology. The second problem is manual. Everything we are doing manually. Everything means, see, manual development, manual build, manual test, manual QA, manual deploy, manual maintenance, and manual monitor. But is this an era of manual thing? No, it is an era of automation. It is an era of automation. Okay, everyone wants automation. Correct? But everything we are doing manually here. Let me give one simple example. I'll explain the difference between manual and automation. Suppose, assume that summer is going on, summer. You want to buy 100 water pots. You want to buy 100 water pots. You met with two people who are preparing those pots. One person is preparing those pots by using his hand, traditional method. Another one is using a machine to prepare those pots. Okay. The person who is using his hand to prepare those pots, he will take a lot of time to prepare those pots. Correct. And he will charge more because he is doing a lot of hard work, and you can't expect much quality. But the person who is using a machine to prepare those pots, since he is doing less hard work, he will charge less. He can deliver within less time because machine is pretty fast, and you can expect much quality. That means machine made things are always perfect compared to handmade things. Compared to manual things, automated things are perfect, right? But everything we are doing manually here, that is one more major problem. Correct? Manual means you can't expect much quality. Correct or not? And you are spending a lot of money. Correct? These are the problems. And third major problem is stage by stage. Stage by stage. Everything we are doing stage by stage. That means, see here, once development stage is over, then only build starts. Once build is over, then only test starts. That means until development is over, build team, they have to sit idle. Until build is over, test team, they have to sit idle. That means one stage is over, then only they are coming to second. Second is over, then only they are coming to third. Like that. Okay. So that is one more problem, because here we are wasting a lot of time. Correct. So here, these are the problems that we are facing in this step-by-step methodology. Why they have given this one step by step? Because everything we are doing step by step, stage by stage. So why they are calling as waterfall? Because water drop by drop, drop by drop. That's why with that name they have given this step-by-step methodology. In this step-by-step methodology, we are facing all these problems. So here, since we are facing all these problems, that means we are not finishing this project effectively. We are not delivering this product effectively. If you don't deliver product effectively, if you don't finish project effectively, how can you get more projects? Correct? If you can't get more projects, how can you generate more revenue? If you can't generate more revenue, how can you bring your organization to number one position? Correct or not? So here, that means these are problems for my growth. These are obstructions for my organization growth. So that's why this IT manager, he thought of addressing all these issues one by one. He thought of addressing all these issues. Now to address all these issues, he is going to adopt one new methodology. That methodology name is Agile. Agile methodology. Agile. Guys, respond, guys, everyone. Have you heard this word Agile methodology? Anyone?
Yes.
You heard? You heard?
Yes, agile method.
Yeah. So here what actually happens?
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
these are
little bit.
okay, you heard it. So this is of technical word. In a simple term, this agile methodology also we call continuous methodology. Continuous methodology. So in this agile methodology, we are addressing all these issues. Let's see how we are going to address all these issues. Let's talk about first problem. The first problem is DevOps ops. Nowadays, what we are doing in companies, we are conducting a meetings. We are conducting one meeting. That meetings, either you can call sync up meetings, stand up meetings, or you can call scrum meetings. Either you can call sync up or stand up or scrum meetings. In some companies, they use different. In my company, we are calling sync up. In your company, you might call stand up. In some other company, they might call scrum. Now, who will conduct these meetings? Manager will conduct this meeting every day, maximum for half an hour. Every day they conduct maximum for half an hour. In that meeting, every member has to attend that meeting. Those who are working in the project. For example, see, today I am conducting this meeting. A manager, my staff is here who are working in this IRCTC project. Development team is here, operations team is here. See, even though you are working from home or you are in abroad, you have to attend through online. There is no exception. In that meeting, I told you that every day we conduct. In that meeting, I am going to ask 3 questions to everyone. I'll ask 3 questions to everyone. Okay. So let's say first question. First question to one person in development team. Hey, so and so, what you did yesterday with respect to this project? Okay, in which category, where did you work with respect to this project? That guy will say, hey, so yesterday I worked on login and logout page. That's something. Everyone is listening to him. That means everyone will understand what he did yesterday. Second question is, what you are planning to do today with respect to this project? He'll say something. Everyone is listening. So the status of project is in the knowledge of everyone. The third question is, are you facing any problems? Are you facing any problems? When I ask third question, one person from development team, that guy, he says that Sai, we created this product, we handed over to deployment team. Okay, when they are trying to deploy, they are facing a problem and they are blaming us. That problem is in my product. Okay, but operations team also here only, they say that Sai, problem is in their product. This team, they are saying that no, problem is in their machines. So I observed that, okay, these two guys are blaming each other. What I do here, I say that, okay, those who are raising problems, you both guys sit together, talk together, resolve that issue together in one day. I'm giving one day. Because next day, again, I'll conduct this meeting. Again, I'll ask the question, hey, what you did yesterday? Yesterday, did you finish that work or not? Whatever I have assigned to you. So, by using these meetings, what we are doing, we are creating a friendship environment between these two teams so that they can work together, they can talk together, they work collaboratively, they resolve issues collaboratively. But they meet at least once every day, they work together to address all issues together. Collaboratively, they work. So that friendship environment we are creating between these two teams. Okay. By using that meetings, we are addressing the first issue. What you might have observed in companies, people, they take their laptops, they go to conference rooms every day. For what? To attend these meetings. Got it? That's the first issue we are addressed. Now coming to second one, manual. See, if you want to eliminate manual process, you have to implement automation. Simple, right? To eliminate manual thing, you have to implement automation. Correct? Simple example, right? Simple thing. So earlier, everything I used to do manually, but now I started implementing automation tools at every stage. Like at development, we are implementing tool called Git. At build, a tool called Maven. At testing stage, we are implementing a tool called Selenium. QA, that depends upon company to company, what kind of tool that they want to use. Deploy, Ansible. Here itself, few more tools like Docker, Kubernetes. Okay. Maintenance, again, that depends upon company to company, what kind of maintenance that they would like to go with, manual automation. That to how frequently, that is up to them. Monitor again, Nagios, CloudWatch. And if we have class, we need class senior, correct? Who can manage the class? So here also there is one tool which manages all other tools, that is Jenkins. Okay. Now we are implementing automation tools at every stage, that to advanced latest tools. Some old tools are there. Now those tools we are not using, like in place of Git, some, earlier we used to use SVMs. Also we can call subversion. Maven in place of that, and Selenium in place of that. Earlier we used to use JUnit. In place of Ansible, we used to use Chef or Puppet. Okay, like many other. So here we don't have any other tools. In Jenkins, like Team City, Circle CI, Bamboo. So many old tools are there. Those we are not using nowadays. Okay, we are using latest advanced tools. So blue color tools, you can see these are pretty latest tools. Now that means tools are pretty fast, correct? Tools means they are pretty fast and you can expect much quality, correct? So by using these tools, we are addressing the second issue. Also, we eliminated second issue. In place of manual thing, we implemented automation, complete automation. Now coming to third one, stage by stage. So how to address this issue? Instead of doing stage by stage, now we need to do continuously, correct? Now for that, we are integrating all these tools. We are linking all these tools here. I'm connecting all these tools. I'm connecting Git with Jenkins, Maven with Jenkins, Selenium with Jenkins, Ansible with Jenkins, everything I'm connecting to these two Jenkins. So what actually happening? What actually happens when we connect? Now try to understand the workflow. When we link, developers, they write code. See, developers are there, they will be there forever. They have to write code manually only. There is no such kind of tool which writes code automatically. No, not invented yet. Developers are there, they will be there forever. They have to write code manually only. So after writing code, they store that code in Git. They store in Git. Git is what? It is just a storage where we store the code. That's it. As and when developers, they store the code in Git, Jenkins will pull that code immediately. Immediately it will send to Maven for build. Once build is over, it will send that code to Selenium for testing. Like that, it will deploy, it will monitor, meters. Everything will be done by Jenkins. Okay, by if you connect all tools. That means everything it is doing automatically here. We are doing correct. See, understand the words which I'm going to use now. Continuous developing or development, continuous building, continuous testing, continuous deploying, continuous monitoring. So earlier step by step, now we are doing everything in a continuous manner. Continuous manner. Okay. So by using this continuous manner, the concept, we are addressing third issue. So you can see. Because earlier we used to use step by step, but now continuously we are doing. Got it? That's why we call this as continuous methodology. Also we can call agile. Agile means agility is there. Agility means quickness, fastness, especially continuity is there. Okay. So that is how we are addressing all issues. Okay. To address Dev versus Ops, we are conducting meetings. To address manual, we have implemented automation tools. To address step by step, we are following continuous methodology. Got it? Okay. Now, since we are addressing all these issues, that means we got solution for all problems, correct? See here. Faster delivery is there because machine made, continuously we are doing that. That's why it is very fast. Higher quality, machine made things are always perfect. You can expect better quality. Lesser spending. See, you use tool once and use 24/7. Okay. But if you recruit humans, manually, if you want to do, you need humans, right? So they demand salaries, they demand hikes, right? But tool, no need. You buy once, you use 24/7. And always available. Humans may sleep, but machines will not sleep. Correct or not? I have my monitoring tool. You can see monitoring tool. If something goes wrong, it will alert us. We can go and take some action so that we can make sure that my server or website is always up and running. Correct. So by using this new methodology, we are addressing all these issues. So I'm repeating one thing. Whatever problems we are facing in waterfall methodology, those we are addressing in agile methodology. So for this agile methodology, we have given a technical name, that is DevOps. The technical name that we have given to agile methodology, that is DevOps, by integrating these two teams, Dev plus Ops, that became DevOps. Some people have wrong perception that DevOps is an advanced methodology of agile methodology. No, that is not the case. DevOps follows agile methodology. Methodology name is agile. The technology name is DevOps. Okay. The person, the guy who learns all these tools, that guy we call as DevOps engineer. DevOps engineer. Okay. So why he is running all these tools, DevOps engineer? To automate entire software development lifecycle process, to automate that, to within less time he wants to deliver the product with higher quality. That's why we are learning all these tools. Okay. So now I'll explain the definition of DevOps. When someone asks you what is DevOps, I'll tell you what you have to say. DevOps means addressing all traditional issues and implementing complete automation in your entire software development life cycle. How? By using these automation tools. I'm repeating. DevOps means addressing all traditional issues and implementing complete automation in your entire software development life cycle by using these automation tools. The person who learns all these tools, that guy we call as DevOps engineer. What he is going to do, he is going to automate entire SDLC process with higher quality. He can deliver product within less time, because everything he is going to do automatically. Got it? The same definition which I mentioned here, I kept here. Okay. Addressing all traditional issues and implementing complete automation in every stage of software development life cycle by using automation tools. That is what? DevOps. Now, if you learn all these tools, you'll become all-rounder. Correct or not? You'll become all-rounder. You can do everything by yourselves. In fact, you need not to work under someone else. You can establish your own company because you are doing development, building, testing, everything we are doing. But practically, that is not possible. You can't be perfect in each and every tool. You can't be single-man army, unlike movie heroes. Correct or not? So you can't be perfect in each and every tool. That's why DevOps engineers are expected to be perfect in one or two tools only, but they should have knowledge in all the tools. Okay, so they are expected to be perfect in one or two tools, but they should have knowledge in all the tools. Now, being a manager, what I do, I am going to recruit one person who is good at one tool, one person who is good at one tool. Like this, I'll form DevOps teams. In that, if they face any small issue, they can resolve by themselves because they are having knowledge in the tool. If they are facing major issues, anyways, his friend will help you, who is perfect in the tool. That is how we are building DevOps teams. Okay, we are building DevOps teams. So here, even if you learn one or two tools, that is more than enough. But in this course, we are going to cover all these tools in an in-depth manner. All tools in an in-depth manner. Got it? That's how we are going to cover these tools. This. Now, see, now there is no development team, there is no operations team. Only we have one team called DevOps team. All team members will be part of DevOps only. Okay. So that's why since only one team, you can expect much friendship. And if they are not doing friendship, I am here to conduct sync-up meetings. They have to do friendship. There is no other way. That's how we are addressing all these issues. Now here, there is a small exception. There is a small exception. The first one is development. See what I said, developers are there, they will be there forever. They have to write code manually only. There is no automation tool invented yet. They are there, they will be there forever. So you need not to be a developer. You need not to learn programming language. See, developers, they write code, they store code in Git. Once they store code in Git, from there, your work starts. DevOps work starts. The place where DevOps finishes his work, that place, developer finishes his work, that place, DevOps work starts. Okay, that's why you need not to worry about that coding part. You need not to write any programming language. That's why I have mentioned very, very clearly here that you need not have any programming language background. You understood why? Because developers will be there. With them, we are going to work. As and when they finish their work, then we start our work. That is first exception. Second exception is Selenium. If you want to learn Selenium, you should know Java first. You should know Java first. That's why testers also will be there in companies. That means in any project, developer will be there, tester will be there. Apart from that, only one DevOps engineer will be there. Because DevOps engineer replaced all other team members like support, build team, deployment team, maintenance, monitoring, support team. No teams are there because every teams are being replaced by one DevOps engineer. So in any project, DevOps engineer will be there, tester will be there, developer will be there. These three can handle any number of projects single-handed. Okay. So in this project, who is going to play a crucial role? DevOps engineer, because he is doing a lot of work, because he is replacing many team streams. If you see system admins, Linux or Windows, we don't have any openings because DevOps engineers are already replacing those teams. That means one DevOps engineer is replacing 10 members in the IT industry. Even though if he gets 5 members salary, that is pretty huge, 5 members salary. That's why DevOps engineers are getting highest packages compared to other technologies, because the concept is pretty clear, but he is replacing many team members in IT industry. That's why you can see the packages. That is why these packages, they're getting highest packages. Got it? Okay. Now, you might be thinking, okay, Sai, we are going to learn all these tools. That's fine. But where comes Linux? See, each and every tool we are going to install on top of Linux. That's why before you learn DevOps, you should know Linux. Now, where comes AWS? To learn Linux, we need to launch Linux server. That server we are going to take from AWS. That means our underlying platform would be AWS Cloud. From that, we are going to launch so many Linux servers. In those servers, we are going to install these DevOps tools. So that's why first we cover AWS, then Linux, then DevOps. In interview also they are asking the same, and in real time also we are working the same way. Got it? Here, what I said, you need not to write any programming language. That's what I said. But that's why you need not to learn any programming language. But you have to learn scripting language. You have to learn scripting language. Now again, question comes. What is the difference between programming language and scripting language? Any idea, guys? Anyone? What is the difference between programming language and scripting language? Any idea?
No.
No idea?
No, sir.
Okay. Let me explain. Simple, guys, without going into much technicalities, let me put it in simple terms. Here, we are developing one product. After developing that product, we need to deploy that product in thousands of machines. Correct? So here two tasks are there. Developing the product and installing the product in thousands of machines. So to develop any product, we use programming language. But to do automation, we use scripting language. Where I want automation, that product I want to deploy in thousands of machines. That means same kind of task again and again I need to do 1,000 times, but I can't do it manually one by one. So here I want automation. Here we use scripting language. That means programming language we use to develop any product. Scripting language we use to automate any type of task. Like I want to deploy one application in thousands of servers. I want automation. We use scripting language. I want to create 1,000 user accounts. I want to start some services in thousands of machines. There we use scripting language. Now here we are deploying also, being a DevOps guys, DevOps engineers, we are deploying also. So that's why in this Ansible tool, we are going to use one scripting language, that is YAML, Y-A-M-L. And it is very easy, guys. You take any scripting language, it is kind of plain text. By seeing that, you can understand easily. Anyways, I'm going to explain very, very clearly. And one advantage in scripting language is it's kind of bike. If you know how to ride one bike, you can ride all other bikes. Here also, you learn one scripting language, you can understand all other scripting languages. So in Ansible, we have to use YAML only. If you are good at this one, you can understand shell script, you can understand Ruby script, you'll understand all other scripts. Okay, it's very, very easy. And I'll make it very, very easy. Got it? That's it. Now, you know who introduced this concept? DevOps, Facebook. Facebook introduced this concept under the name of dark launch. Dark launch. They kept it secret for so many years, but later on, every company started using this. Okay, so the secret of success for Facebook is DevOps. By that, you can understand how important it is. Got it? Now, this is all about DevOps. Okay, so let me walk you through the slides which I'm having. So I hope you understood the definition, right? Now, development team and operations. These are the stages in development team. These are the stages in operations team. Now, what we are doing, we are combining. Actually, the developer and tester also come under DevOps teams only. Okay, DevOps is an entire team. Okay, so inside development team and operations team, we are going to do both activities. DevOps is development activity. See, building is development activity. Deployment operations. We are going to do both activities. Okay, so we are combining these two teams, Dev plus Ops, that became DevOps. We are establishing communication, collaboration, and automation. We are creating friendship environment between these two teams. Now, in this course, we are going to learn all these tools. We are going to learn all these tools. See, guys, this Jenkins we call as CI/CD tool. CI/CD, continuous integration and continuous delivery or deployment tool. Okay, CI/CD tool means we are integrating these Jenkins with all other tools. That's why we call continuous integration and delivery and deploy. By using this, we can deliver or we can deploy. The difference I will be explaining later on very, very clearly in our regular class. This we call CI/CD tool. Okay. So in this course, we are going to cover all these things. First, we'll cover AWS, then Linux, then Git, Ansible, Web Server, Tomcat, Jenkins, Docker, Kubernetes, Maven, Nagios, CloudWatch, and VirtualBox. All these tools we are going to cover in an in-depth manner because this is 0 to hero level course. It's a master level course. Okay, in an in-depth manner, we are going to cover all these tools. Except two tools, except one is Kubernetes and the one is Nagios. Kubernetes is a pretty new tool, guys, in the market. It's a new tool. If you want to be perfect in this tool, this tool itself takes 2 to 3 months. This one tool, it's a pretty big tool. And there's a new tool in the market. No one knows much about this one. Everyone started learning this tool. That's an interview. No one will ask, many questions. They are asking theory and installation wise only. They are asking. Okay. Everyone, it is new for me also. So we are also learning. Our manager is learning. Everyone is learning. So that's why here we are going to discuss theory and installation. That itself is a big thing. Okay, because it's a new tool. And interview also they are asking some basic questions only. So you need not to worry about that at this stage because it's a new one. Coming to Nagios, it is not a new tool. It is an old tool about to outdate. Okay. See, for monitoring, we are using two tools. One is CloudWatch and the one is Nagios. So CloudWatch we are using a lot. Why? Because CloudWatch is AWS own service. So since our entire infrastructure is running on AWS, CloudWatch supports a lot, but not Nagios. Since it is old, outdated, even though if you don't mention in your resume, that's still fine, no problem at all. But having knowledge is not bad. That's why I'm going to explain theory, installation, directory structure. Okay. Except these two, remaining all tools we'll cover in an in-depth manner, master level course. Got it? Now let me walk you through this course content. Okay. This course content will be shared with you. Just go through this course content once. Okay. Our admin team will paste course content link in your chartboard. By clicking that, you can simply download this course content. Okay. So first we are going to cover DevOps, then AWS, then Unix and Linux. See, again, AWS is a separate course. AWS is a separate course. If you want to learn AWS separately, you have to join my separate AWS course where I'm going to cover all 3 certifications. But here as a part of DevOps, we are going to cover AWS, which is required to learn DevOps. And that is more than enough. Okay. Linux, we are going to discuss in admin level. Admin level, we are in depth. Okay. Just go through this course content. Linux, Git, this is a major tool. Docker, one more major tool. All these topics we are going to cover. Ansible, Maven, Nagios, CloudWatch, Jenkins, Kubernetes, Tomcat web server. Tomcat is both web server and application server. And Apache web server, VirtualBox, and 2 projects, guys, not 1 project. 2 real-time live projects, that 2 major projects. Those are kind of CI/CD pipeline projects you might have heard. 2 projects we are going to discuss. Okay, all these we are going to discuss. Okay, these are the images of those tools. Okay, now let me explain this, right, because this is very, very important, right? All important points you must know. Then I'll come to your doubts. Okay, see, the course duration is 2 months. It might go up to 65 days also, not exactly 60 days. It might go up to 65 days because this focus is not on number of days. Focus is on finishing the course content, whatever I'm promising here. Okay, it's all about finishing the course content, not counting days. Okay, each and every topic I'm going to cover, whatever you can see in course content. Every day I'm going to take 1 hour, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Okay, Monday, tomorrow we are going to start our regular class. Okay, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Weekends, no classes because you need to practice also. So weekends, we don't have any classes. Okay. If we get any holidays in between, those many days, we are going to extend the course. Like Pongal holidays, Christmas, Eve, though we need to extend if we get any holidays. Theoretical knowledge, sometimes I take class on weekends also, sometimes. Okay, especially when we deal with projects and all. Okay. So theoretical knowledge, practical. I'm going to explain in-depth to theory first, then in-depth to practical, hands-on experience kind of. Okay. So the theory is to crack your interview, practical is to work in company, real-time environments. Okay. That's it. See, regular recorded video will be shared with you along with PDF material. I know that some of you are working in IT, non-IT, in other fields. Sometimes it may not be possible for you to attend classes due to rotational shifts, due to health issues, due to some other work. Whether you attend my class or not doesn't matter. Irrespective of your presence in my class, every day you will get recorded video. Every class is a recorded video. That video will be shared to you along with PDF material. So that you can go through your recorded video again and again. You can go through PDF material. You can come up with your doubts through WhatsApp or you can directly call me. That is up to you. Okay, many ways are there. This demo video and course syllabus also we are going to share today. Okay. Now, being a recruiter, I know how important this box is. This box, very, very important. Why? Because see, when we take any interviews, being a recruiter, you know what kind of question generally we ask? We start with interview with mainly 4 questions. 4 questions. We won't ask, hey, what is this? What is Docker? What is Ansible? No. We start interview with 4 things, 4 questions mainly. The first one, I mean, it's not a question. First, we verify your resume. Whether you prepared properly or not. We go through your resume properly. Okay. So that's why here you can see, I'm going to explain resume preparation very, very clearly. For freshers, experience, that too in IT, non-IT, and gap. Gap candidates, those who are having gap, don't worry. I'll explain from where you'll get all certificates, Form 16, pay slips, salaries, everything. Offer letter. Do contact me at the end of course. I'll explain very, very, very clearly. There is a solution for every problem. Don't worry about that. Non-IT is. Okay. Resume validate. I will validate your resume, whether you prepared properly or not. And in fact, I'm going to share my own resume so that you can modify and you can upload. Important. Way to upload also I'll explain clearly. Second thing. The second question we are going to ask, what is your project all about? How you are managing projects? So for that, you can see we are going to discuss 2 real-time live projects, 2 major projects, not 1, 2 major projects. Okay. Third question we are going to ask, what you are doing every day, day-to-day tasks. So that's why here we are going to discuss day-to-day tasks, what we do every day. And fourth one, what are the problems that you are facing, how you are addressing those issues. So here you can see troubleshooting. Okay. Unfortunately, many faculties in many institutions, they fail to explain these things. But this is very, very important. Even though if you have knowledge in this subject, if you don't have this knowledge, these things, if you don't know, then you can't crack your interview. Got it? That's why these are very, very important in my point of view. Not, it's real only. Okay. And see, any educational qualification is enough. That's why you could be from BA, BSc, BCom, MCA, MPharmC, civil engineering, chemical engineering, mechanical engineering. Any educational qualification is fine. IT is for everyone. Got it? And at the end, of course, I'll have one-to-one discussion with you because you might be from different profiles. You might be from Java, PHP, Python, if you are from non-IT. Okay, I'll tell you how to combine Java plus DevOps, Python plus DevOps, if you are from other technologies, your own technology plus DevOps. And non-ADIs, I'll talk to you based on your profile, so I'll explain how to prepare resume. Got it? Apart from that, how to deal with client calls. So every day we attend client calls. So how we deal. Real-time scenarios, what generally we do in companies. Interview cracking tips, some tips from my side being a recruiter. With that, you can crack interview easily. Interview and exam questions. After every tool, I'll share PDF document having interview and exam questions. Here we don't have any certification, guys. Why? Because AWS is a company, so AWS certifications are there. But DevOps is not a company. DevOps is a group of tools. Each tool belongs to each company, and that company is providing 2 to 3 certifications for every tool. Okay, so for in Jenkins we have 2 to 3 certifications. Docker 2 to 3 certifications. Every tool we have 2 to 3 certifications. How many certifications you do? Correct. So that's why these certifications are not at all important. Okay. IT working environment, how the environment would be, and job assistance. Since I'm a recruiter, whenever any drive we conduct, I refer my students only. Okay. So job assistance will be there. Got it? In every manner, I'll help you. Got it? And need basic laptop. To practice, you need one basic laptop. That is more than enough. You don't need higher configurations. Okay, just 1 GB RAM is also more than enough. Because everything we are going to do in AWS cloud. Got it? You can ask your doubts in English, Hindi and Telugu. Language should not be a barrier. I am good at all 3 languages. आप हिंदी में भी डाउट्स पूछ सकते हो. मेरे तेलुगु लोगों को डाउट अड़गచ్చు. Okay, you feel free to ask any question in any language. Everything I'll explain from 0 level. See, before I start any topic, I assume that you don't know anything. I assume that you don't know anything. You are from non-IT, and you don't, even though you are IT, I think that you don't know anything. With that assumption, I explain everything from 0 level, ground level. Got it? Okay. So everything will be started from 0. Okay. So everyone can understand easily. Non-IT guys, don't worry at all. Got it? My laptop is an empty. I don't have anything in my laptop. Each and every download and each and every installation I'll show in front of you. That means if I am not getting any errors, you should not get any errors. Even though if you get any errors, I'll take remote session. Then I'll clarify your issues. What that kind of support will be there. You know that here I'm teaching AWS, DevOps, and Python. Apart from that, I have knowledge on some other technologies also. Hadoop, VMware, Shell Script, Veritas, Volume Agent, Cluster, all these things. So if you have any doubts in other technology, you can ask, no problem at all. My explanation will be in a simple English so that anyone can understand easily. Okay, without using complex words. Okay. Guys, very, very important here. First 3 sessions are free, absolutely free. That means today's class, Monday, Tuesday. These are free sessions because before you join, you must know how I am teaching. Okay. And Monday, Tuesday, we are going to conduct practical sessions also. So you should know how I am teaching. So these 3 are free sessions. Feel free to attend these classes. And Monday's link will be shared by our admin team to your mobile message you will get. Anyway, that link is there in chartboard. You can just copy and you can preserve that link. Okay. Anyways, we'll share once again. 4th session. That means Wednesday onwards. Those are paid sessions. Wednesday, we are going to create WhatsApp group. That group we are going to maintain forever. And you know what? There are 3 advantages that we are getting in WhatsApp. 3 advantages. The first one is, if you get any doubt while practicing, you can post your doubt in WhatsApp so that you'll get quick response. I'll be part of that group. Admin team will be part of that group. Many students will be part of that group so that your doubt will be resolved immediately. Second one, after 4 to 5 months, see, I told you, right? We are going to maintain this WhatsApp group forever. After 4 to 5 months, if they update any tool like Ansible, Docker, if they modify, that time you won't get those updates, correct? Okay. So those updates I'm going to share through WhatsApp. Got it? So that always after completion of course also you'll have updated course content with you. Updated syllabus with you. Always. Next, after getting job in companies, if you get any error while working in project, any problem, any issue, you can reach out to me immediately. I'll help you. I'll support you. So that you don't get any, you can happily work in your projects. So this continuous support will be there from my side. This WhatsApp group we are going to maintain forever. Okay. And I'll provide course completion certificate. See, this is government registered organization and I'm a certified trainer. So that's why at the end of course, we are going to provide course completion certificate with the proper ID, seal, stamp, signature, everything. Okay. And that certificate will be shared with you so that when you show that certificate in interviews in companies, they'll give priority because we are tying up with some companies, so many companies. And what they do, they contact us, okay, to verify whether he is actually student or not. Then they will give that number. Then we confirm that yes, he is a student, so that he will be given priority. So course completion certificate will be provided at the end of course. At the end of course, okay. I mean, it's a part of this course only. There is no separate fee. These are included in this course. Got it? And see, I know that people are facing economical issues due to this pandemic and all. That's why we kept fee at less price, and that also you can pay in installments. That fee you can pay in installments also, no problem at all. Okay, so what is the fee? How much you need to pay? What is the installment? You can contact our admin team. You can see our admin team number is here. You can contact through WhatsApp. You can send a WhatsApp message. He will come back to you, or you can call him. Okay, so fee details they will explain. But being a faculty, the promise from my side is whatever fee that you are paying, right? For that, I'll do equal justice. In fact, more than the justice, whatever you are paying, I'll do complete justice to the fee, whatever you are paying. Okay, understood? You'll get equal, in fact, more than the worth knowledge, whatever you are paying. That is a promise from my side as a faculty. Got it? Okay. And that quote which I like a lot, that is silly doubts are better than silly mistakes. If you get any silly doubt, you feel free to ask me. But don't make any silly mistakes in companies while attending interviews and while working in companies. So please feel free to ask any doubt in any manner here itself. Got to get your doubt clarified in any language. Got it? So this is all about my course, guys. Now just give me one more minute, then I'll come to your doubts. I am done with my demo and hope to see you all in tomorrow's class, Monday's class. The link will be shared to you. Okay, anyways, the link you can copy, that is there in chartboard. And if you get any doubt, contact our admin team. That number also is there in chartboard, or you can see this number. Just make a note of this number. And yeah, every session is a recorded one. What you do, we are going to share this recorded video to your mails. Anyways, you'll get notification. Even though if you are not getting notification in your mail, open Google Drive. Left side, you can see shared with me option in Google Drive. Shared with me. Just click on that one. You can see that shared video in your mail. By afternoon, you will get, within some, after completion of this class, by afternoon, you will get this video every day along with the course content and all. And doubt session also will be recorded session, guys. Okay, I am going to record doubt sessions also. Now we are going to ask many doubts. That also will be recorded because from doubts only we learn many things. Got it? Yeah. So that is all about my course, guys, my demo. Those who don't have any doubts, you can leave the session. Those who are having doubts, please stay back. And one more thing, if you're not getting video, do contact admin team, get your mail verified. Sometimes we might be having your wrong emails. Okay, so get your mail verified so that you will get recorded video continuously. Got it? Yeah. That is all about my demo. And those who don't have any doubts, you can leave the session. Anyways, you'll get recorded video. Those who are having doubts, please stay back. Now I'm going to unmute you. I'll clarify all your doubts one by one. Yes. Now this session, this room is open for doubts. You can go ahead with your doubts. Any doubts from anyone?
No doubt, sir, but I have one doubt.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Actually, I have an education gap.
Okay.
Can I applicable for DevOps job?
Yes, no problem at all. Okay, no problem at all. Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir. That's my doubt. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay. Any more doubts from anyone? Others?
Like if you learn DevOps, how many years we can survive in this?
Next future, I mean survival. See, you will survive for a long time because these tools are kind of we have been using these tools. Some tools we have been using since long. And these are these tools they are updating every now and then. Not so frequently, but these are most important tools. So at least we can survive for next 20 years minimum without having any doubt. After that also they might some modify these few things. That time you can learn these things, you can upgrade easily. For you, it won't take much time. So next 20 years, there won't be any problem. Got it? And I'm going to share updated content every now and then. So always you'll have updated knowledge. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Hi, Sai. I have a question.
Yes, please.
Yeah, how can we crack the interview? Like we have not worked on any live project, so there would be so many questions related to that live project.
Who said that
So
we are not going to cover live project? 2 real-time live projects only.
Okay.
So I'll give that same environment, whatever we are doing in our project.
Okay.
See, happily you can crack any interview, that too in first round. That is my promise. Second thing, you might be having notes. We don't have genuine experience. Can we compete with genuine candidates? Yes. With this DevOps, happily you can put any number of years experience. The more times you revise these videos, the more number of experience you can showcase. Okay, you can happily compete with genuine candidates. In fact, compared to them, you can perform better because in companies we work hardly one or two tools. But here you are learning all these tools in depth and you are going. So you can perform better compared to them. Got it? And also all real-time scenarios I'm going to explain so that I'll give complete real environment. Understanding, right? That kind of thing I'm going to explain. Yeah. Any more doubts?
Yeah, hi, sir.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Presently, I'm working as an IT support hardware engineer.
You're working as a support. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Are you there?
From last 1.5.
Okay. From last 1.5 years onwards, you have been working as a support engineer, right? Since we lost your voice. Okay, fine. Any other doubts from anyone?
Am I audible now?
Yeah, you are audible now. Yeah, see, that 1.5 year support, we are going to mention as DevOps experience. That is how we are going to showcase. Got it?
Yeah, hi, sir.
Yes, please go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm working as a support hardware engineer from last 1.5 years.
Hardware engineer. Okay.
Yeah, IT support engineer.
Okay.
So I'm planning to change my profile and highlight my profile. So is this the right way or right step to move this move to this?
Yes, very well. Because in support, we don't have many openings and we don't have much scope also.
Yes.
Okay, and we don't have much salaries also. So that gap, that support experience, we are going to convert as DevOps experience. That is what we are going to mention. And in DevOps, obviously, there is a huge salaries comparison difference between support and DevOps. Okay, so these are best career you can choose. That's why I mentioned clearly. It is highly recommended for freshers, IT and non-IT, always. Got it?
Yes. Hi. This is Kumar from Chennai. I have one question actually.
Yes, please.
Yeah, actually, the most of the centers will be there as of now. There is everyone is taking the DevOps course. Actually, one of my friend also studied DevOps course. The outside the center, they are saying actually I'll give the training for the real-time project. I will take in the depth knowledge and all the things. But finally, there are just telling only the basic things only. We know actually the internet things only. After that, there are saying okay, you can search for outside job, but we don't get any real-time experience actually. That some lot of people are facing the issue. I think you also know. But in this actually how about the Sai Academy? The same thing. Are we explaining all the things? Also, we get all the real-time experience. It is a possible.
Yes, I'll explain. Correct. That question is correct. I used to be a student once upon a time, so I also faced this issue in some institutions. See that trust that I can give you. Okay, simple one thing. 2 to 3 things I'll explain. So here you can pay fee in installments. Other issue, they might collect that fee entirely at the beginning. Then after that, whether even though if they explain real-time things or not, they don't care because already you paid entire fee. Correct. But here you can pay the fee in installments. If you don't find the real-time things at the beginning, yes, you need not to pay second installment. That is one trust, it's not about the fee and all, the kind of trust we are providing from our side. And second thing, I'm a recruiter. I mean, here the special focus will be there. I mean, I know since I'm a recruiter, what kind of, that's why, see, before you ask this question, I explained these things very, very clearly. Okay.
Yep. Okay, correct.
Yeah. So these are very, very important. These, I also ask the same question, real-time things only in interviews. That's why special focus on these things. So the trust what I can give is, you can pay fee in installments, right? If you don't like that course, then you need not pay that second one. Got it?
Okay.
So this
Okay,
kind of
fine,
assurance, if any other, I don't think so other institutions are giving, but here I'm giving. Got it?
Yeah. Actually, this is aggregate issue. Actually, most of the people facing, that why I'm asking this question. Maybe I don't know, but if most of the people are actually, most of the people like to learn DevOps. So order to go to some center actually in Chennai. Actually, there is a lot of center, Chennai, Bangalore, like Hyderabad, everywhere. But finally they are struggling that what they learned actually suddenly there after 2 to 3 months they forget all the things.
Yes.
I need to learn all again.
I know,
Yeah.
I can understand. That's why I emphasized this part. Okay,
Yeah.
real-time things and all. That's why I said these things, because I know how important they are. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
You can contact, you can contact our admin team. Our admin team will send us some, recently those who got jobs, those members, you can talk to them if you want, happily. Got it?
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Any more doubts from anyone?
Hello.
Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah. Myself Chitranjan Kumar,
Yes.
and I have a highest qualification, graduation. I have done graduation in French language, and actually I want to move career in IT. So is it proper for me?
Yes. Any graduation. Okay, could be IT, non-IT. See, just to enter into IT, you need one graduation. That's it.
Okay.
That could be technical, non-technical, any graduation, no problem at all. In fact, non-IT students are doing good. See, what is the relation between BA, BCom and this IT industry? No, right? But many people are doing great in IT, non-IT guys. So IT is for everyone. Understood?
Okay.
Any more doubts from anyone? No doubts? Have you understood this demo?
Yes, understood, sir. It's very well.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Okay, fine, guys. Okay. Even if you get any doubts, you can ask me in Monday's class. No problem. I'll be here only. Okay. Hope to see you all in Monday's class. Thank you so much for your patience. Enjoy the weekend. Thank you all. See you all in Monday's class. Link will be shared to you. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you all. Bye bye. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Hmm.